Alright, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got our first 2025 Z4 M40i to arrive. It's finished in a very lovely San Francisco red. It's the G29 chassis. It is a customer ordered car. And I'm going to rant here a little bit. So this should have been the manual transmission car. So we've wasted a manual transmission option on the automatic car. Again, much to my chagrin, we had the Z4 M40i in the showroom in this color. The customer insisted they wanted a different interior color, so this is what we get. But otherwise, it's a pretty decent build. But if B&W is offering a manual transmission car, you gotta have customers on this. We do have a couple customers that did order manual transmission cars, and that'll be shown very shortly. So let's go begin up front. So very unusual in terms of the headlight design. So it's a stacked headlight design. So projector right there, daytime lights stacked up, which look pretty pretty decent. Looks like not exactly shadow lights, but some characteristics of that. Then over on the grill, so it's a funky looking grill, right? So there's sort of like a honeycomb things going on here. There's no parking assistance package on the Z4. And there's an option you can have ACC stop and go or... All right, so let's move to the side. Then we've got style 772M wheels, 19-inch wheels with the red M Sport calipers. Does it go with San Francisco red? Probably pretty close. But the other choice is obviously going to be blue. Which one do you want to go with? It's really going to be an aesthetic choice. Again, this is done prior to PDI. It's fresh off the truck, basically. I'm doing this because I'm not sure I'm going to have time to get this on the channel. It is the end of the month. This car just arrived. It's going to go through PDI and get sold hopefully pretty quickly, and I won't be here probably to see it off PDI. So Outback Z4 and M40i badging. Now it looks like it's still cerium gray. Now you got a dual exhaust. And there's that 3/4 view. We'll still have the top up. We'll get the top down momentarily. Looks like it is the black top rather than the moonlight top. But let's make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this Z4. All right, so opening up, you do have Cognac Perforated Sensec, which I think is a really good choice against San Francisco red. The one we had in the showroom was Ivory White, which I think would make a lot of sense if you drive the top down. So, seats, obviously, can't really see them that well, but they're pretty comfortable, sporty seats. And you got your holder there for the seat belt, but pretty well bolstered. And then you do have a manually powered crimp catcher down there. Now the reason, I think last time I talked about not having adjustments for lumbar and side bolster, so I'm used to having them over here. So obviously they're right here. So side bolster here, and then lumbar support down here. Then, if you can see it, under the packaging, M40i badging here on the door sill. All right, so in front of me, the standard M Sport steering wheel on the Z4. So you do have M badging. There's no M stitching. There's a heated steering wheel button here. We'll have to rethink the sensor there. So you do have controls here for active cruise control. Shift paddles in front of me. iDrive 7 live cockpit. You can see the driver attention camera there and Z4 M40i badging. Heads up display. And then the rest of the screen here. So I think not much in terms of change in size on the LCI. This is an LCI. But the car disappears, I think, at the end of model year 25. So we got our legacy climate controls, and you still have buttons down here. And then you have a legacy gear selector, start stop button, iDrive controller. All right, starting price of the 2025 Z4 M40i is $66,450. Metallic paint adds another $650. The leather is another $1,500. Driving assistance package for another $700. Shell package for $950. And then we've got premium package for $1,250. Remote engine start for $300. There's 19-inch wheels, add another $600. Active cruise control for $500. Wireless charging for $200. Harman Kardon sound system for $875. All told, MSRP is just a little bit over $75,000. Let's get the top down. So basically, look at this in the center console, press that down. And that whole process begins, and is obviously a very quick process. You got your wind deflector there, and all done. All right, take a step back and take in the Z4 with its top down, which I think is really good looking. And moving out back, here's your cargo area with a top down. Now, given it's a Roadster, I think the trunk space is actually pretty decent. So it's a little bit better than a convertible because the roof doesn't take up a lot of space into the trunk area. No extra space down below. It's not powered tailgate. Let's make our way to the front and pop the hood and take in this G29. Alright, so under the hood here is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, 382 horsepower, 369 torques. So super powerful engine for a relatively small car. But that's it for a quick look at our first 2025 Z4. We'll see you at the next video.